Hoi, it's louisity again, and for this video, I'm going to be recommending books to PBB Otso Housemates. Hoorah! So it's been a while since I did this. PBB Otso ended like in July 2019, which has been quite a while. Or was that August? Sorry, August 2019. And yep, I still have some housemates from that edition that I wanted to share books with. So definitely I would like to, create this video because I just want to share books to some of them. So let's begin. So the first is Sky from Batch 4. Now from what I observed about him is that he's very outspoken when it comes to socio-political issues. And I think that when he reads this book, it's going to make him contemplate and it's going to bring him a fabulous reading experience. So I'm talking about Patron Saints of Nothing by Randy Reeby. Now this follows the story of Jay, who would like to know more about the death of his cousin, who was involved in the drug war in the Philippines, kind of like based there. So I think that if he reads this book, it's going to make him contemplate, and it's something that, it could be a wonderful reading experience because it deals with socio-political issues. So I think that he's gonna like it, and that he also gets to me personally, when I read this, I was able to explore different situations that I might not have explored before, such as like what it's like to be Filipino American. I mean, of course, we all know that identity crisis or like reflecting on one's identity happens to almost everybody, at least. But yeah, it's kind of like a different kind of like identity reflection. That's what you kind of call that. That I found out when reading this book. I actually gave this book like 4.5 out of 5, so it's definitely a tremendous book. Up next is Kairi from the first batch. Now, from what I'm getting from her, she may be interested in a cute, fun love story. And this one happens to be a recent read. It's actually BLouRay Book Club's January 2021 Book of the Month. And I'm talking about I Believe in a Thing Called Love by Maureen Gu. Now this book talks about a Dusty who she excels a lot in life, and basically she's able to achieve her goals except when it comes to love, and her interest when it comes to gay drama from her dad. Like she figured out a way based on those dramas on how she's gonna win in love. Now we have a live discussion back in, of course, in January for I Believe in a Thing Called Love, which I'll be linking down below, and I also have a reading blog of including my personal thoughts about this. And throughout my reading experience, I'd say that it's really fun and cute, and I think that Kairi is gonna have like a fun light moment. It could be helpful when it comes to like her busy schedules and when she would like to take a break. I think that this cute little love story is something that she's gonna definitely enjoy. Hoorah! Up next is Gabby, who is from the first batch. Actually, Gabby is more of a house player. He wasn't able to cross over the Big Brother house. But yeah, I still think that he is successful in his own way. Well, anyway, so I find that, based on his Instagram, he's interested when it comes to traveling to different places. And I'm thinking of a book where the setting is really lovely. Like, to me personally, it is a place where you would rather be. And I'm talking about Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Now this book talks about Stevie, who was invited by the Ellingham Academy to solve like a mystery, a crime back in the 1930s. And yeah, a story is being taken from there. I have to say that the setting, Vermont is kind of like one of my travel goals, but I think that when it comes to like the overall setting, Ellingham Academy, the way it was described, it has to be a place that you would want to be in. So I definitely recommend Gabby to read Truly Devious. I think that he's going to be taken to a place where there's just beauty around. And lastly, but definitely not the least, I'm going to be talking about Frankie from the fourth batch. Now, I think that she seems to be like a chill kind of person, yet I think that she's someone who might enjoy some paranormal fantasy. And I'm going to be recommending her a pretty good one, and it's actually a series, but I'm just going to show first, the first book in the series, and I'm talking about Fallen Angels, the Fallen series by BLouRay and Kate. Now, this book talks about, of course, like fallen angels, and they get to discover the identities about like what it's like to meet them. Of course, it's like the typical love story about like the unusual guy, and then suddenly there was something like wonderful, or what you call it, like extraordinary about the dude. Well, it was written at a time where paranormal fantasy were like brewing up. It's like almost all over the place on the internet. A lot of authors were like going for this, so I think that Frankie's gonna enjoy the series. It is pretty chill. Is even chill the word? Oh no, I think the better way to put it is that it's something that I think that she can immerse herself into. Like I think that if ever that she reads this, it's like she's watching a movie that is about like fallen angels. And honestly, I really had a great experience of reading the series. Passion happens to be like my favorite because it involves time travel, and you get to see like how the different eras were written. And it's really fabulous. I definitely recommend that one. I recommend the series basically. It's one of the book series that I love. So and I also have like a book review, but it was like years ago. But yeah, feel free to watch that. So feel free to let me down in the comment section below, like what are your thoughts about these books, if you have read them or if you're interested in reading them. And I guess that's about it. If you made it this far, since we are talking about Pinoy Big Brother, the Big Brother house, feel free to put in a house emoji, whether it has a garden or without. It's up to you. So yep, I guess that's about it. If you folks like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also click that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon somewhere down there to keep yourselves posted about my videos. I'll also be putting down links and handles of my social media accounts, so feel free to check me out and follow me there as well. As always, thank you super much for watching. Let us keep in our minds and our hearts to be loving and kind, always be thankful, and unleash the reader in you. Bye y'all.